Revisiting old friends. Hello and welcome to another MrBetaByte video, and this one is a little bit different insofar as we are revisiting the Sharp VC5M6E Multi-standard VHS, and really very cool. Great machine. It's only standard play, but you know, we got it up and running. We had the VFD problems in the main video, and but since then it's developed a couple of faults, and I was just going to put it in an update video, but it turns out it has got a couple of faults, not just one fault, which is what I thought it did have. So the other thing I want to do as well, this hopefully has a new home, so the new owner, potential new owner, wanted to have new heads put on it, and I do have a head drum for it. I think it's the right one. We'll have to check as we go along, and so we'll change those as well, just really for longevity. The original heads are good. They will get recycled into another machine with very worn heads. Like I say, the heads seem pretty okay on this, but we'll do some checks as well. So yeah, let's crack on. So one thing I couldn't properly test was Playback, because the machine I was plugging into, the Panasonic VHS, has developed a sound fault on line in, so it's all crackly and distorted. But the video I seem to remember looked pretty good. But anyway, let's give it a go. So let's just see that VFD coming on, and operate, and super, and press play. So it's picked it up as PAL, but it is running fast, like really fast. Huh. Okay, so we've got a capstan issue. I do wonder what that switch is for, you know. I can't think what it's for. Maybe it's for inputs. So TV and video inputs can be combined? Really? I don't know. It's a bit weird. Okay, well, that's sort of thrown a bit of a spanner in the works. I don't appear to have any audio, which makes me wonder if I've got a control head problem and or it's not plugged in. So that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, well, the alignment looks good. So yeah, okay. Suppose we need to investigate. Let's crack on. So I think I found the issue, and I just wondered if I give this a wiggle. I can actually get it to play properly. So somewhere we have a bad contact. Yeah, that's actually fine now. So yeah, interesting. So I suppose better have a look, see what's going on there. Let's crack on. So looking at this panel, looks like what I need to do is undo those two screws there, just to lift out this back regulator. I think it's just a regulator. Yeah, it is. Regulator board. And then I should be able to lift this out, except I've got these cables, and they are actually cable tied as well, which is a little bit of a faff. But that's fine. I should be able to cut the cable tie and move these away far enough. But anyway, we'll see. Let's crack on. Panel's out, and yeah, I mean, you probably can't quite make it out, but majority of these pins are actually dry jointed, crack joints. and there's a couple of suspect ones there, so I'll get those sorted, and hopefully that'll be enough. I'm going to clean out as I go along as well. There's quite a bit of dust in the bottom there, and also on the back of this heatsink, so I'll get that all cleaned up as well to make it nice. So yeah, let's crack on. So all soldered up. I used solder braid just to clean them up and then resoldered them, and I used some of the flux remover and got caught out by the same thing that it happens with Sony boards, in that the varnish becomes sticky. So what I've actually done is I've used the hot air gun about 155 degrees and just warmed it up, just gone over it. You can still see, maybe you can't, you can still see there's some marks in the varnish, but it's actually tidied it up really nicely, and set the varnish, so this is now not tacky again, which is great. So yeah, I thought it was worth a try, but yeah, that's worth a treat. So I'll get this put back in, and then we'll have a look at the audio faults. So yeah, let's crack on. I checked the connectors on the main PCB just in case, and they are actually okay. One or two were showing signs of a little bit of bad joints, so I've just done them all. And there's also a regulator here which I've reflowed because that looked a bit dodgy. These two screws, that one I had missed, and I've put one in there as well, just to give it a bit more rigidity with the movements of the board. But I thought I'd check the audio jacks, and they look good. But what I'm tempted to do is try the RF out and just see if there's any audio there. It's really weird because there's no through audio either. It's just nothing at all. So it's almost like an output stage issue. But I could do with finding out where that is, just in a very sort of basic way. So if there's RF, if there's audio on the RF, that's cool. We can go beyond that. We know the machine is actually processing audio okay. If there isn't, then we know we've got a wider problem. So yeah, let's crack on. So let's power it on. Okay, turn it on. Oh, there we go. So going to tune this in. I don't know whether it's going to be, I can't capture this of course other than in real time. I mean, I assume it'll show a picture when I hit something. I'm leaving it as BG for now as well. I mean, surely it must be around 30. But I don't know. I don't know for these machines what the RF output is. It's something I've never had to deal with before. So, yeah. Okay, let me have a fiddle and I'll come back. So yeah, the RF side of it didn't go well. I don't think my TV actually supports, this particular TV supports true analog. It's just DTV over analog, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's not going to really help me out. But I don't know whether you can hear that. The TV is clicking. So somewhere I think we have either a break in the panel or bad joints again. So I need to investigate, well, try and work out where everything is, and then investigate where we might have an issue. And I'm suspecting it's going to be under one of these cans. I can't see that it's going to be anything anywhere else. I'm not getting anything now. But anyway, I'll wet these cans off, and we'll have a look for bad joints. I don't really want to take this all apart again, but yeah, they don't make it easy because of the way the bottom panels are captive to the front cover, so you have to take it all apart to sort of get to it. But if that needs to happen, it needs to happen. Let's crack on. So I'm not altogether surprised by this, but I've lifted the tuning panel and the additional formats panel. So we have the same issue. Now, to get this out, I have to drop this panel, which is a bit of a pain in the neck, to be honest. Because the whole lot, I'm going to have to take all the front off and drop the timer, and well, I think it's on sockets on this. I can't remember now. It's like the VC581. I think it's got sockets, which might be worth checking as well, but. Yeah, so this needs to be sorted. Okay, well, that's not a deal breaker, is it? So yeah, I'll get that sorted and take it from there. It's going to be sort of same thing with the other board. So yeah, let's crack on. So just to prove a point, I've actually got audio through as well. So that's coming straight through from the Roku via the converter. And yeah, so bad joints, get those sorted, and we've got a good machine. Like I say, we'll have a look at the heads, but yeah, let's crack on. So let's get the bottom panel off. I'm going to have to put this all back together. Okay, so board's out, and it's sort of what I suspected, to be fair. The connections on the actual daughter board are fine. They're good and solid. I will reflow them anyway, just to make sure they are good. But yeah, they're absolutely fine. But it's it's just literally one of the sockets. Pretty much every single joint is bad, so yeah, no wonder we've got problems. So yeah, I'll get that sorted, and we'll take it from there. Let's crack on. it's all back together. Let's power it on. Hopefully we'll be all okay. Lovely. And I can't remember which one it is. Oh, I just press eject. Let's take it right out. What's happened there? There we go. Oh, what happened there quite? And because it doesn't autoplay, because it's not that sort of machine. Let's wind it on a little bit. So hopefully we should have everything. And we do. So proper capstan speed and proper sound. Nice picture actually. It's a really nice picture. Unfortunately I can't it's playing with the tracking. So tracking furthest left, tracking furthest right. These are really good heads. It always seems a shame to change them. So what's happened there? So we've got another problem. Maybe. Well, it seems alright now, but I'm just a bit concerned that that did actually go a little bit like strange when I adjusted the tracking. Let's work in the tracking a little bit, but I don't know. Interesting. But yeah, well, I'll test it anyway, and we'll just find out how we get on with it. But yeah, it's working really well. I'm really pleased with that. So changing the heads, I will change the heads just because the new owner wanted new heads if I've got them, and I have. So yeah, but these heads are good, so I'm happy to reuse these in another machine as and when. And no, they are good, but have some wear. So yeah, let's crack on. Okay, so the heads. Now, the heads seem incredibly good on this machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift 2 wires off one of the head chips, and I'm going to use the Koenig, what is it? VHT 5556V meter, just to see how the new heads compare to the heads in the machine. I think those heads in that machine are so young. It's a bit weird, this machine, because I think it's been powered on for like hours and hours and hours, probably years, but I don't think it's seen much use. I wonder if it's like a second machine or something. But it's a bit of a gem, this machine. It really does seem like it's really very, very good. So yeah, I'll strip down the heads and desolder the wires, and we'll do a test. Let's crack on. just have a look at a new head drum. So look at the manual with all the data in for which range to pick. Looking at the heads, they're all the same for Sharp, apart from the VC2300, which I think is an early unit. So yeah, I mean basically all it's measuring is inductance, and obviously the inductance changes as the head wears. So the inductance will drop, and that's what this is measuring. It's nothing sort of more than that. So yeah, it's putting like 1000 hertz, a kilohertz on the outputs, and it's measuring the inductance against that. So I will actually, I mean, it might be worth me sort of trying a modern component meter, to be honest, just to see how that reacts with heads, but that's for another video. So you can see it's floating about. It does this. Okay, so I've got that zeroed. So measure the new heads, and 6. So brand new heads. You'd expect that. So 6. So let's move it over to the heads in the machine. We'll just see what they're like. So I do expect these to at least be 5. If they're 5, then they're good. Oh my goodness. They're almost like brand new heads. That's unbelievable. That is so cool. I'm not changing these. They're matched up to the machine anyway. So why change them? They're perfect. They're really, really good. And I am so impressed. Really impressed at the quality of this machine. So yeah, what I'm going to do is put it back together now. And yeah, I can put it back together because everything's done. I was just thinking, is there anything else I have to do? But there isn't. So put it back together, put the bottom on, and what I think I'll do is I'll do some recording using the different formats. I should be able to do most of them, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Let's crack on. So I have the rather noisy Kramer Standards converter, TVC, and the transformer's really noisy on it. It's a heck of a hum on it. I'll fix that one day. But yeah, we'll try the different standards and see what it's like. So all done and working well, all back together, giving it a clean, giving it a bit of a dust out. It's already really clean, to be honest. I do think this has been in some sort of rig or stack or something. Not just sure what's caused those marks, but probably something relating to that. And they're not coming off. I have cleaned the front. One thing that is interesting is here. I thought the glue had come away on this section here, but it isn't. What they've done is, to get the switch in, this is obviously a front that's used on other machines in some way, shape or form. They've just cut the plastic. So this is all floating, which is interesting. And we've got the slow. Should I demonstrate that? I don't know whether I did demonstrate it. So press the slow button and then you adjust the control to make it go faster. It's only forward. So yeah, it's quite cool how you can sort of get a whole frame. And it's not bad. I mean, obviously those almost brand new heads help. But yeah, what a machine, to be honest. And having the heads, really, I mean, this is done hundreds of hours rather than thousands. I would say probably a couple hundred hours maybe, judging by what the meter was saying on the heads. So what a fantastic machine, and I'm really, really pleased with this. And hopefully, I haven't heard yet, but the person that expressed an interest in it will be very, very happy with it. It's really a lovely machine. It does have a slight issue that I think is down more to the design of the machine, insofar as when it's first turned on, if you're on auto, or even if you're on PAL, it almost isn't in PAL. It's sort of, the speed is PAL, but the decoding, color decoding, is NTSC, and you just flick the switches and it's fine, and then it seems to be fine again. I have found that sometimes going from NTSC straight back to PAL, it does it again, and you just have to like go to auto, go to PAL, or just go to PAL, go to auto. Once you're in auto, it's fine. So yeah, you can see it's fine. I've just left that playing, haven't I? So but yeah, it's really good. Sound is really, really clear. Like for analog audio playback, it's really, really good, to be fair. I'm quite impressed. So yeah, I just hope its new owner loves it as much as I have, to be honest. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this one. Little bit of a interesting one, but nothing too bad wrong with it in the end. I mean, it is only short play as well. Just emphasise that it's not long play. It's not like the later ones that did all the various speeds as well. But yeah, it's a really good machine and it gives great results. So yeah, definitely worth owning one. Thank you very much for watching. A like and subscribe would be fantastic, and hype as well. We've got so much more to come. I've got machines everywhere at the moment, so quite a variety of machines coming up. So with that, bye for now.